Now, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
Welcome back to Newswatch, folks. Today's high was 78 degrees, the record 83 set back in 2018. So we were close, but no cigar. Now in Bluefield Airport, you have to remember, is higher in elevation, so their temperature was a little bit cooler, 73, but the record 83 set back in 1930. How are we doing with precipitation? Mostly rain across the region for the month of April. We are 3/4 of an inch above average, which is good news, because if we had gone into today very dry, we would have a major brush fire risk. But that being said, we still have the burning ban from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. each day. Now, we are tracking thunderstorms moving right along Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania. These will move south and east, but dissipate by the time they hit the Maryland border. But with the lightning evident and the sky is clear, as West Virginia has a obviously dark sky at night, you might be able to see the lightning from these storms if you live above about 3,000 feet, but we're not going to see any thunder and lightning locally. Tomorrow afternoon, that front will settle to the south of our region. Now, there's a couple of mechanisms in place for thunderstorms, but there's other mechanisms that don't support it. So with that being said, we'll have 1 or 2 thunderstorms mainly east of Route 19 tomorrow afternoon, but no severe weather for the region. We are all in the 70s, Pineville 83, 71 in Bluefield, 72 in Union. This is I-64 at White Sulphur Springs. It is a beautiful evening out, and our temperature tonight will drop back down into the middle 50s. I guess that car figured it. Maybe it shouldn't be going west, or east. Now it's going back to the west on I-64. This is live TV, folks. All right, so tomorrow's forecast, we were in the upper 70s today. The high temperature tomorrow, 74 degrees. Again, an evening thunderstorm. They'll be very, very hit and miss east of Route 19. Now, the pollen count's going to go through the roof. You're probably sneezing today. The trees are all budding. We have the oak trees, the birch trees, so we are very high on the tree pollen tomorrow and Tuesday. Low on weeds, grass, and mold. Now, our barometric pressure is falling, so you might feel additional aches and pains, but again, no rain associated with that. We have higher pressure moving into the Great Lakes behind that cold front I showed you moving across northern parts of Pennsylvania. So as for the aches and pains forecast, we're pretty stable the next couple of days. It does drop a bit on Wednesday and then drop a bit over the weekend. We do, though, have a pattern change coming up in our forecast. We have more, look at that. Do you see any cold weather? No, none across the country at all. It's chilly up in Canada, but that's about it. We have to wait until the end of the week when the jet stream is going to dip south. We have a pretty zonal flow across the country, a low pressure there off the coast of California. Otherwise, we have high pressure across Texas and a lot of dry air on the water vapor imagery. So we don't have a flooding risk this week. We also don't have a severe weather risk this week. So basically what we're tracking is a warm front early on Tuesday, a couple of showers, late on Wednesday. But then once we get into later in the week, cold front will come through, but no severe weather with it. Some rain late Saturday into Sunday. That'll drop our temperatures. We've got the Boston Marathon tomorrow. It's going to be in the upper 60s in Boston. A little warm for the runners when you consider they're running on pavement. So when you watch that tomorrow, just consider that. But not a bad day in Beantown. They drop back into the lower 40s Tuesday night. Back home, we are in the mid 70s. Again, 1 or 2 storms east of 19 tomorrow. Tuesday, shower or storm during the day, very hit and miss. Couple of showers Wednesday, still mild through the end of the week. There's our pattern changer Saturday into Sunday with a couple of showers, and highs will drop into the 50s, and I wouldn't be surprised by Sunday night and early Monday above 4,000 feet. There's still a little bit of snow. All right, that's the latest in your 7-day forecast. We are back with more news after the break.